Welcome to Exchange Yourself podcast. If you want to learn more about Erasmus Plus opportunities for youth, you're in the right place.
Hello and welcome to Exchange Yourself, the podcast where we explore the opportunities and experiences through Erasmus Plus program. Today we're going to talk about amazing opportunities for young people across Europe. And I'm Joanna and I'm here with Michael and Martina. Hello!
Hello.
And let's get started. All right, so today we will go through the history of Erasmus Plus program. We will explain what it is and what opportunities we have. And we would also share with you our personal experiences. Yeah, so Martina, do you know when and why Erasmus program was created?
Well, the Erasmus program, like just Erasmus, was created and launched in 1987. It was named after a Dutch philosopher, Erasmus of Rotterdam. He became famous, I would say, because he traveled across Europe and went there just to exchange knowledge with others. So that's exactly the spirit of the program, Erasmus, crossing borders and exchanging knowledge. The idea of this program came from a movement in the early 1980s where the European Union wanted to actually connect with the other European Union countries, and that's how Erasmus was created.
Okay, I remember actually that was some years ago. I went for a student exchange, and I thought that it's only for students that we can go and study abroad or do the internship.
Where was the exchange?
That was in Czech Republic.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it. So, how is the program now?
Well, it was changed 11 years ago, from in 2014, because there was a lot of like youth programs. It connected, like it just merged into one, and it became Erasmus Plus. Now it's more inclusive, right? Inclusive.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more inclusive and stronger, more powerful.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And do you know what changed since then in the program itself?
Well, before it was just for students,
Mm-hmm.
mostly for university students, and now everyone can apply.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it depends on the project. It can
Mhm.
have like age limits, but everyone can apply.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, more inclusive, right?
Yeah. And Michael, do you know what it offers? What are the opportunities?
Yes, I do. There are actually a lot of opportunities hiding under this Erasmus Plus umbrella. Those opportunities are youth exchanges, training courses, and European Solidarity Corps.
Okay, sounds mystic. Let me ask you more questions. So, what are the youth exchanges?
Youth exchanges are focused on youngsters and adults in ages from 13 to 30 years old. This kind of mobility offers to participants a 1 or 2 weeks long program, which aim is to exchange the informations concerning the topic. Cultural awareness, inclusion, and personal growth are things each participant can learn and practice in daily life.
And how about you said training courses?
Yes,
Yeah.
right, training courses.
So, what is it and how to know about them?
Mobilities like training courses are for youth workers, but not only for them. These courses are available for people who turned 18 and are up above this age, and it has practically no limits. Training courses are more focused on developing proper skills of youth workers who work in the field of the topic.
Mm-hmm. And what about European Solidarity Corps? It sounds serious.
It sounds serious, but doesn't necessarily need to be. It's maybe more longer than these kind of projects I was talking about. However,
How much
European.
longer?
How much longer? It can be long term or short term, from up to 2 to 12 months, it's a long term.
Wow.
Down to 2 months, it's short term. And these European Solidarity Corps are opportunity for young people to engage in solidarity activities in many areas. And as I said, you can take the part in the short term and long term.
Mhm.
And unlike youth exchanges and training courses, these volunteering programs are limited by 12 months in total.
Mm-hmm. So what you can do there as a volunteer?
You can do a lot of things. For example, I went to Portugal for 2 months. I did my short-term
Oh, you
volunteering.
have?
Yeah, I have. I did my short-term volunteering, and we would go to elderly centers to see the elders and to make their
That's
day.
so
Yeah,
cute.
their day. We made their day nicer. We would play games with them, or we would go to the centers to see children or adults with some kind of disabilities to also play with them, or on the nice days, even though it was Portugal and winter and always cold, we would always wait for the sun to go out and clean the area, so we would also help the environment.
It must have made you feel so much better.
Yeah, it was great experience.
Martina, so have you been on any of those trainings, exchanges?
I have only been in a training course. This is my fourth, actually. Unfortunately, I haven't been part of a youth exchange. Hopefully, it will come one day. But yeah, I have started less than a year ago going to Erasmus project, and this is my fourth, and I'm going to my fifth in 1 month, I think.
Okay, that's so nice. A lot of traveling for you.
Yeah.
All right. Michael, you said about the European Solidarity Corps.
Yeah.
Have you done anything else?
Yes, actually, I went to Italy for 2 weeks, and this kind of volunteering, it had its specific aim. We were supposed to create this art space, this inclusive and open and welcoming space for people of area in Ponticelli in Naples. We would paint the walls, we would make some graffitis, we would collect the books. Also, when we were working on these things, we could see local people going around and coming to see what are we doing actually there, and they would help us even. So that was a really nice experience, and it gave us some sense of community, and it made kind of sense.
Oh, sounds lovely.
Yes, it was lovely.
All right. Well, this is my first training course, so I don't have so much experience as you guys. When you mentioned about the age limit, that it's from 18 to 30 or from 13 to 30, it's not necessarily always like that because I'm over 30 and I was so lucky. I checked the info pack about this training course and I was like, okay, it doesn't have an age limit actually, so that's why I'm here. So it's important to always check the information by yourself when it comes to all these training courses. You see the topic you like, check the info pack, and even if you think they're from 18 to 30, but read it exactly what is written there, because you might be lucky and you can actually be able to go even if you're below 18. Some of the programs are created below 18, so you can also manage. I always wanted to go for the trainings because I've been on the student exchange, which is very different than that. So I think I wish for everyone to actually try it once, this exchange. So it's good to, if you're curious, it's good to Google, check the information, check the Facebook, maybe ask people, and yeah, you will find the information about it somewhere. How about you? How did you find out about it?
I heard about it. I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, from my school, that were going and participating in them, like a lot. But I asked a very close friend of mine. She was older, and she told me that it's usually above 18. The other projects are very rare, and I applied and I got accepted. It wasn't my first time. Yeah, I applied for quite a few projects, but my first one was in Slovakia, so it was very great. I mean, it was first time. I'm in a country I don't know about. It was my first time in Slovakia, first time Erasmus project. I didn't know anyone from my national team, so um, it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be very bad. They won't accept me, but it was very inviting, and I felt accepted, and it was great. But my favorite Erasmus project was just a few weeks ago in Romania, in Rodna, and I thought always like there is like a conspiracy theory that training courses are very boring and you always sit down and talk and listen, and it wasn't the case. I mean, most of the Erasmus training courses that I have been, they're more theoretically, but the one in Romania was very. It was about photography, so we were very like hands on. Like we had so many, we had a lot of tasks, and I was kind of scared because I thought everyone will be a professional photographer, and I have never held a camera before, but my IG pics. I can be in front of the camera, but behind the camera, never. And I learned a lot. But it wasn't. It wasn't just photography. Also, we had sessions where we sit and talk, and there was like famous pictures and controversies about them, and it was very eye opening and a fun experience. So I would gladly recommend it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Mihail, how did you find out about the courses?
I find out from the friend as well, very randomly, because in Czechia we don't have that much of informations about Erasmus Plus project, so you have to kind of find out on your own. But yeah, I did, and I applied, and
How many
now
projects have you been?
um in total I think it's 15 or something.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, so you're the most experienced here.
That's
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
And is the city, town you're from big, small?
I'm from the east of Czechia, from a little small town of 10,000 people, so not a lot of people actually travel, and the level of education is not that high, so even the teachers didn't know about opportunities that we could have had. So
But some of the schools, do they have agreement with Erasmus, or it's more that you need to find out by yourself?
yeah, there are schools that have the agreements with schools, but it's not that common. So it really depends on the place you live or how you actually approach the topic.
Yeah, some of the schools, I mean, in bigger cities mostly, are partners with Erasmus Plus program. But in my case, I live in a very small town, like around 10,000 people. So even the teacher didn't know about it. And when you say, like, I'm gonna miss school for 1 week, I'm gonna go in a foreign country for a project, I'm trying to explain, they were like so close minded, to be honest. Like, it was. It's not very common, but when I started and other kids started, it's very common, and we actually exchange like, oh, here there's a project for Macedonian people. You can apply because I'm not gonna be here, and uh, it was very closed off, like gatekeeping, and now I think it kind of is changing because we have a lot more opportunities, so it's more common to ask for Macedonian people, and I think we made like a little community in my town where we go on Erasmus projects, and other kids, teenagers, whatever, are interested. We're gonna like put them in a group chat, like share, because there's like a lot of Telegram groups or just Instagram accounts that are for like international and everyone, but most just for Macedonian. I don't think we have it, so we just share them for, I mean, privately.
So that was kind of similar case with me. I just heard from someone that, oh, I've been going for this training courses, and I'm like, so, but how do you find them? And I was so curious, and just like, okay, look at this Facebook group, look here, and Instagram, and you just need to maybe apply your email, and then you get an email with opportunity, and so you check. And I've been checking for some years, and I'm finally here. It not necessarily always the first project you apply, not everything is suitable, but yeah, so it's nice to ask people, and it's nice to just search for yourself and go for your
What do you think you learn most, like in these non-formal settings? Because everyone goes to school, very formal. We know how it is, but what about the non-formal things that we do in Erasmus Plus?
I mean, it's mostly about the soft skills that you don't necessarily get in school, like public speaking or teamwork, etc. For me, it was always about coming out of my comfort zone, and that is where you learn the most. So when you're put out in the situation that you don't expect and just have to kind of cope it with that.
So you don't have to necessarily be an extrovert to apply.
No,
'cause
no, no.
you will get out of your shell.
Yeah.
What about you?
About what I've learned.
Yeah.
Well, definitely like communication, language skills. This is the best opportunity. For example, what amazes me here, we are from 3 different countries, Macedonia, Czech Republic, and Poland. And I've never been to Macedonia. Czech is very close to Poland, but the languages we speak, they are a little bit similar to each other. And I was so surprised that I can understand a little bit of Macedonian language. And so I'm like, okay, that's so nice. We
No
don't have-
gossiping here.
so we train English, but of course we hear other languages, and this is so motivating as well to meet other people, other cultures.
Yeah,
So-
we have a main topic in every Erasmus project, but we learn a lot about new languages, new cultures, a lot of food,
Oh yeah, so nice food.
and of course traveling. I mean,
yeah.
on a budget.
Yeah, on a budget actually. The programs are fully funded, so you don't have to worry about that as well. So, yeah. So our aim is to just inform you that the programs like that exist. Yeah, and that we are from different places, smaller towns, bigger towns, but somehow we got to know about it. And it takes a little bit of effort sometimes, and sometimes it's just like that. So it's good to try. And yeah, we recommend that for you.
And it's not as scary as we thought, right?
Yeah.
It's not scary. It's new,
Yeah.
but not scary.
So yeah, thank you for listening to us today. And see you on another project.
Hopefully.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure to click follow and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. And see you on Erasmus. Exchange Yourself project is co-funded by the European Union.